Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome all of you on the official page of HR Consultants Pakistan. Today, HR has organized this live session with the help of Asia Pacific University. My name is Umair Muzar. I'm an education manager in HR Consultants. With me is with the guests from Asia Pacific University, Mr. Adrian Chan and Ms. Agarim, and my fellow colleague Noman Hamid from HR Consultants. Today we have organized this event specifically for those students who are sitting at their home and they are interested for abroad study and are looking for options and looking for detailed information they required in order to get the information to apply for abroad studies. So all those students who are interested to apply in Asia Pacific University in Malaysia, we are here to answer all of your questions. And dear, my number is 0346 4747052. You can call directly on this number and we can have your query answered straight away live on this session. So Mr. Adrian is introducing, or Ms. Agam is introducing the APU, and then we will have follow the question and answer session. So Mr. Adrian, over to you.
Hi everyone. Yeah, thank you HR consultant to organize these sessions. Yeah, my name is Adrian Chan. So I'm a Malaysian. So I'm from the International Office, APU Malaysia. So together with me is my colleague, Igarim, and she is from Kazakhstan. And
Hi, everyone.
She'll be helping us as well. So in these sessions. So I saw many of you or some of you are watching it live. And at the same time, I hope everyone is safe at home. Yeah, don't go out unnecessarily and always keep your house self-hygienic. Yeah. So I know we are not used to do this. Yeah, not really used to. Probably is the first few times. And I know that you are also not used to watch this. So please bear with us. Yeah, so we'll give you a quick info about APU. Hope that it will help you to make your decisions. So if you are looking at study abroad in Malaysia. Okay, so let's talk a bit about APU. I mean, in general, we are located in Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia. So if you know Kuala Lumpur, in short, here we call it KL. Yeah. So we established in 1993. So which is now probably is about 26, 27 years old. And currently we have about probably 12,000 students and students from more than 130 countries. So this also makes APU probably is the most internationalized universities in Malaysia. So if you like to study in a place whereby it's culturally rich and to make more friends, from many other countries, I think we have the best platform for you in Malaysia. Yep. So there's also many reasons why students choose APU. Actually, there's many. I mean, first of all, we are actually very well known for IT studies in Malaysia. Yeah. So in Malaysia, any students, when they are talking about studying IT, definitely they will think of APU. So because for the last 20 over years, so we are champion of this sector or this segment. So if anyone's looking for IT or technology related studies, definitely they will consider APU. I mean, the second is a lot of students, come to us is because of our employability. Yeah, a lot of people know that, we are very good in transforming students to a professional, that I can't tell you a lot more because that is our secret recipe. Yeah. So because how to make a students to be a professional and eventually sought by employer. So that is our probably, I think the best recipe that we can, help you. Yeah. So just to tell you, so in 2018, so we have like about 100% of employability. And this is done by the statistics from the Malaysian government. And this is probably, over the 10 years, this is the highest, among all the normal years. So usually our students get like 95% and above in terms of employability, but in 2018 it's 100%. Yeah. So, as a student, what's your objective to study abroad? Or what is your objective to study? Not just a piece of paper, right? So eventually with the piece of paper, so you also hope that this paper will help you to get a job as well as a career. So here, so be rest assured that, so we have a full plan for each and every students to make sure that you get employed before or 6 months after graduation. Yeah. And of course, a lot of other reasons, like we have well-recognized programs, we have modern campus. Yeah. So we also have won a lot of awards. If any students who likes to participate in competition, so APU, I mean, we have a lot of them that are available for you, throughout the year. And fees also very affordable. And the last, probably, I would say, actually, there's many more. And one of the very important thing is we are student-centric universities. So students who come to us, definitely they will be well taken care from the beginning until they graduate. So I think overall, APU in Malaysia has brand itself as a university who take care of their students, yeah, and also very high employability, as well as very, very high technology in terms of the programs that we offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you thanks for the very brief introduction, Mr. Adrian. Basically, viewers, this platform is a very helpful one for all those who are looking for information. And Mr. Adrian, me and Oman, on the behalf of the students, want to ask the questions from you and Agram, that what a student asks from when they are coming to us for the counseling. So that those who are looking us, they can get the complete information, how they can select the program, what is the fee structure, when the classes will be going to start. So these are the questions that the student have in their mind, so that they can make the decision in order to join or not. So me and Oman will ask the questions on the behalf of the students. So every listener and every viewer can get the complete information. And dear viewers, our numbers are appearing on the screen. If you have any question, you can just call us, and Adrian and Agram are here, and HR team as well. So we will answer your queries right now. So Mr. Adrian, as you explained that your university is basically a technology university. So what are the main hot courses? What are the main hot selling courses, famous courses of your university?
Okay. At the moment, we are offering more than hundreds of different programs in the area of IT, business, accounting, engineering, and design. And for the last few years, we can see that, the famous courses have changed. Yeah. So it used to be this, and eventually now it becomes a different programs. Like I can see for the past 3 to 4 years, the courses in technology or the courses which is related to Industry Revolution 4.0 is more famous. Like, for example, let me tell you some programs which is quite famous for the last few years, such as big data, yeah, cybersecurity, right, AI, artificial intelligence, fintech, virtual reality or augmented reality, digital marketing, e-business, robotics, or we call here mechatronics, transport design, animations. Yeah, all these programs are probably more popular than the normal conventional program. Like, for example, digital marketing. So has actually the numbers have gone up compared to normal marketing. So that's why if a student's that looking for a marketing studies, I would strongly suggest that they go for digital marketing rather than the conventional marketing. And as well as BBA, a lot of Pakistani students, they always look for business study or BBA. So, but now what we can see in terms of changes is, students, they actually opt for e-business or e-commerce, instead of just business, traditional business itself. Because you can see here now what we are doing. We are doing a Zoom or a live, on Facebook. This is the future marketing. Yeah. So, but in traditional marketing, they don't learn this. So, but in the new marketing or e-business, they learn this. That's why it is very important for students to choose the programs which is relevant to what it takes you to the future. Yeah. So that's the programs, as what I say, more technology or more industry revolution 4.0 related programs are more popular.
Thanks, Adrian. I want to ask the question regarding the entry requirements for metric and intermediate students. Like Asia Pacific University is offering certificate, diplomas, and bachelor's and master's program. So we want to know the basic entry requirements for Pakistani students. Plus, we need the IELTS requirements as well.
Okay. every programs that we offer have different requirements. And it also depends on the student's qualification, because not everyone study the same thing. Some students have A level, some have O level, or some local curriculum, maybe they do their metrics or they do their intermediate, right? So in general, we are looking at, let's say for A levels, we are looking at 2 principal passes. So means that, so principal passes and above. Or let's say if students have O level, A level, of course, they join directly to our bachelor degree. But for O level, they need to have 5 credits to join our foundation. Yes. And let's say if a student doesn't have 5 credits, so they got less than 5 credits. So if they got 3 credits and above, they can join diploma. Okay. So what if students who doesn't have even 3 credits? So it's not the end of the world. As long as you have 1 credit, so you still can join a certificate programs. So means that 1 credit you join certificates, 3 credits you join diploma, 5 credits you join foundation. Yeah. And let's say if you have your A levels, if you have 2 principal passes, you join directly to your degree. And let's say if you have your local curriculum, like metrics. Yeah, metrics is like, O level. So we need you to have at least 50% average in your results. Then you can join our foundation or a diploma. Or let's say if you have your intermediate, then you still need to have like 50% to join any of our degree programs.
Okay, fine. So what is the...
Sorry?
Do you need IELTS as well for these programs? Like, I think certificate, diploma, and bachelor's, you need IELTS.
Okay, for Pakistani students, IELTS is exempted. So the Malaysian Ministry of Education doesn't need IELTS from any Pakistani students. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So with the present situation, all the things are locked down. So what is the plan of your intakes? When your classes are going to be start?
Okay, so there's some disruption. As you can see that we are facing this pandemic issue. So there's a disruption for a while. So we're supposed to have an intake in April. Okay. Yep, but of course it is postponed. But we are not a traditional universities whereby we have like, 2 intakes a year. So if you miss the earlier one, then the last intake will be on September. So, but in APU, it's very different. So we run at least 4 intakes a year. So now the upcoming intake, let's say the lockdown is going to be lifted. The next intake will be in June. Okay. Yeah. So, and after June, we will have another intake in September. We might have another one in July. Yeah, it depends on the situation. So, but as a normal intake calendar, after May, so basically we have September and we have November. Okay, so if this is dragged on, so students still have 2 intakes to catch up in this year. So don't need to worry.
Okay, so dear viewers, you get the answer, a very important one, that the admissions are open, intakes are open, though they are deferred for a little bit months for this transfer to June or July, but still the admissions are open, so you don't have to worry, don't have to panic. You just have to send your education documents to HR, and we will forward it to APU, and you will get your offer letter. So you don't have to worry. All the things are working. So as soon as this pandemic will be over, so the classes will be resumed normally. So you can send your education documents right now. In the comment box, we have shared our number, and I'm sharing my email as well with you. That is malaysia@asiapakistan.com. So Mr. Adrian have told you about the university, with very brief about its courses, that they have a very top-notch courses like the cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data analytics, Internet of Things. They have programs from business related. They have engineering as well. They have program in foundation, certificate, diploma, master's level, and they have their intake open for you people. So you don't have to worry, and you just have to send your documents right now. My number is 034647477052. You can call even with that number and you can have the answer from them. So Adrian and Adrian have one question more. You have explained about your courses. You have explained about the intakes. Now important, what is the fees, and is there any scholarship APU is offering?
Okay, so in terms of the fees, I mean, Malaysia is not very expensive like in UK and Australia. So it is about 1/3 of what you pay in UK and probably Australia. So you are looking at the fees, let's say for a bachelor degree. So it is about $6,000 to $7,000 a year. So, which is very affordable. Yeah. So as I said, it is like 1/3 of any ordinary UK or Australia universities are charging. So I always tell parents, you know, if you can send one kids to UK or Australia, you can send 3 to APU.
Okay.
Yeah. This is how affordable it is.
So
Yeah.
maybe you are saying that it's in Malaysia and APU, the cost is 1/3 as compared to the cost in UK and Australia.
Yes.
Okay, so one more thing.
So do you offer any dual degree programs?
No,
At the moment?
at the moment, there's no dual degree. So it's all APU degree, but is 100% is well recognized.
Okay.
Yep. So no need to worry about that.
So
Yeah, because like we have 100, I know, students from 130 countries, and all of them studying with us. So they are more concerned about the recognitions. Yeah. So they must have checked, and then only they come through. So I mean, if the students from 130 countries come here, means that it's already confirmed that 130 countries students have checked that it is recognized in their country.
okay, fine. Adrian, you know that most of the students that comes with the financial issues or that comes with the gap. So UK and Australia and other countries don't accept the students with the gap. And the good thing in the Malaysia is that the Malaysia accepts the students with the gap if it is justifiable. So if the students are with the gap and they come to you, and after that, do they have an option to transfer to the UK or Australia?
Yeah, I mean, gap year, of course, as long as it's not too long, then it's fine. Is if 1 or 2 years, yeah, it's fine. Not an issue. Yeah. So why students always got rejected in UK or Australia actually is because of their intention, the objective and the purpose. So, but if a student study in APU and eventually transfer to UK or Australia, so that is a strong intention already, because this is a pathway program, so whereby they can study like 2 years with us and 1 year in UK. So there's no problem in terms of getting a visa or to transfer to UK, you know, after you study like a year or 2 years in APU. So we do have a lot of students do that, and most of them, they are successful in terms of applications.
We see Asia Pacific universities offering a wide range of master's program. So we want to know what is the entry requirement of master's program, plus what are the job perspectives after doing the master's from APU?
Igrim, you want to take that question?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Adrian, for covering most of the questions. Just to say that I'm Igrim, as well as Adrian. I'm from the International Department of APU, originally from Kazakhstan, and I'm a pure product of APU because I'm a master's student of APU as well, and I'm very grateful and delighted to be here to share the information introducing APU, and thank you so much, HR consultant, for arranging this session. So when it comes to master program, the duration of our master programs is 1 year and 4 months. We offer a variety of programs, just like areas in bachelor degree. We offer in master's programs like engineering, business-related, IT-related programs, and of course the highly demanded programs like data science and business analytics, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, masters in business, international business communications, global marketing, accounting and finance, and many, many more programs, which is in high demand nowadays. And as for the entry requirements, we require that's basically 2 main requirements, which is the CGPA of the bachelor degree of the student. It has to be at least 2.75 and above, but if it's less than that, then the student has to have job experience in the relevant area for 5 years at least. Okay, so we also offer scholarship for those who have CGPA 3.2 and above, based on their results from the bachelor degree. And As for the English requirements, we require IELTS at least 6 overall band, in general, overall band.
Do Asia Pacific University help those students after doing their masters in job perspectives?
Vacancy, you can say that, on the campus, where students can talk face to face to the representatives of the companies, share their CVs, and based on their initial interview, they might get invited for the another parts of the interviews. And as experience and the result of our alumni shows, and as Mr. Adrian mentioned, by the tracking and statistics of Ministry of Higher Education of Malaysia, we've gained 100% of employability. So basically, this is one of the tools and ways to get employed through this fair on the campus, which is arranged by the Career Center of APU. Okay.
Okay, fine.
We have we have one student live. He just called. He need the information regarding Asia Pacific University, and he
just call live. It's possible.
Yeah, I've done my intermediate.
Yes, yes. Come again.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your name?
My name is Azhar. I'm just seeing your live session on FB. It's really going good. My name is Azhar.
Sure. What is your qualification?
I've done my HSC last year with 65%.
Have you done your IELTS?
Yeah, I just appeared last time. Overall score I got 6.5, and in each module 6. But in listening, I received 5.5.
Okay, thank you. You can have a live session. We will answer you right now.
Okay, I just want to know about BSIT program.
Okay, okay.
Namaste, there is some distortion. Can you please repeat his question?
His qualification is intermediate, having 65% marks, and his IELTS is 6, and he want to do bachelor's in IT program, information technology.
Okay.
I think the requirements is okay.
Yeah, I mean the requirement is fine. So intermediate with 65%. So I mean we also will look at these mathematics subjects. Yeah, as long as his mathematics subjects is more than 60%, I mean more than 50%, then it should be fine. So
sure.
Overall, I mean IELTS also fine. Yeah, for IT program he can choose any of the the programs that we have. So no matter IT or cybersecurity or intelligence system or probably cybersecurity, no, he can choose anything.
Internet of Things, software engineering, all these programs. And
yes. Yep.
Okay,
so,
one more thing, Adrian, I want to ask about the accommodation. Because when the students come to Malaysia, their parents are worried about the accommodation. So what, can you please explain, do you have on-campus accommodation, and what are the options available for off-campus as well?
Yeah, we do.
Probably I can answer that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry. So obviously, since we have quite numbers of international students, like 50% of our students coming from more than 130 countries, since we have those students, we of course offer many types of accommodation. We offer accommodation on campus as well as off campus. So off-campus accommodation is around like 10-15 minutes away, driving distance from the campus. Obviously, we provide with transportation for our students offered for free, and helping to transfer them every 10-15 minutes until 6 p.m. So, which is very convenient, both staying on campus as well as off campus. So if we talk again about the off-campus accommodation, it's basically apartment style condo accommodation, which means that you are basically staying in the three rooms apartment. So it's a master, medium, and small room. and it's facilitated very well. It has a security, a swimming pool, gym, and any other convenient facilities. And even though in some of our accommodation we provide with a cleaning system 2 times in a week. So basically the price range depends on the room. So for one place for students, you can take around like 2 to 250 American dollars per month, which covers the rental, which covers the utilities. So yeah, it's quite convenient. When it comes to the accommodation on campus, we have different types of rooms again, and with the in-suite bathroom, I guess it's very important, and with the common pantry and the laundry available as well. So again, the prices here starts from 200 American dollars and above. Yeah.
So thanks. We want to know that the airport is very far from the Bukit Jalil. The location of Asia Pacific University is in the technology park. So do you people offer airport pickup service to the international students as well?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, we do offer airport pickup. So because the airport is far away from everywhere. So airport is not close to any universities. So it is actually isolated in probably like an hour from Kuala Lumpur. So whichever university the students enroll, so it's going to be far. So yeah, for APU, so we do pick up the students, not just from the airport. So basically, we will actually meet up the students right before the passport control. So it means that before the passport control, students will already seen our staff, and our staff will assist the students before the passport control until taking the luggage, and then go to the car and transport them to the accommodation or to the universities. Yeah. So no need to worry. So rest assured that all parents, all students, so you will meet us, in the airport itself before the passport control.
Okay, Adrian, one more relevant question is, what about the internships? Because most of the courses in bachelor's, the technical courses, they require internships to be done with the part of the course. So do your courses have internship in that as well?
Yes, I mean, internship is compulsory for all the bachelor programs. Yeah, and internship, our internship actually is in year 2. So it means that during their degree second year, and when they finish their second year, before the third year, they will have a 4 months internship. And usually this is a paid internship, and this actually will be arranged by our career center. So it means that it's the career center who basically provide the students a list of companies. If not mistaken, I think we have a collaboration of 1,000+ companies in Malaysia, whereby students can actually look for whatever is suitable for them. Yeah. And in this internship, students have to go to the company that align with what they study, because this is also carrying certain credits, and students, if they don't pass this, and then it is going to affect their results. So basically, all students are very concerned, and at the same time, they're also very excited because in the second year itself, they'll be actually going to the industry and to practice and to actually utilize what they have learned in the company. Yeah. So, and most of the employers, they actually sees our students as, I would say, outstanding. Yeah, most of them. And majority of them, in the end, yeah, during their third year, because during their third year, they have a final year project. And a lot of students, even after the internship, they still engage with the same company, and they will do their final year projects, along with this company, as their thesis or dissertation. So a lot of students, by using or by having this way, the chances of getting employment by this company is also higher, because there's an engagement for more than a year. So usually it's about a year to 16 months. So whereby when the company knows that the students can perform, they are good. Yeah. So I mean, the company definitely can employ these students, and that is how, or one of the way of our secret recipe whereby students get employed so fast.
Okay, so many thanks to Mr. Adrian, Mr. Adrian, and my fellow colleague Noman. Dear viewers, you have got all the complete information. Now you're able to apply. You have got all the things, know about the best courses that Asia Pacific University is offering. Its intake is in June or July. The fee, Mr. Adrian has said that it's a 1/3 cost that you spend in Australia or UK. Its bachelor's cost something around 7,000 USD per year, and the living cost is around something 4,000 USD. And Mr. Adrian has told about the scholarships that are available. So APU is offering scholarships up to 30% in each year. So here it's a very good university. It's a very highly reputed and respected university in the Malaysia, and this degree is acceptable all over the world. So do you have any further query? You can just text us, just WhatsApp us, and send your education documents on the email address that is shown on the screen. And I'm repeating for you as well, this is malaysia@hrpakistan.com, or you can WhatsApp the education documents at 0346 4747 032 034. And for us, we are going to end this session with the prayer that this pandemic situation will be end very soon. And we pray for all of us, all of the nations, all of the countrymen, that may Allah Almighty protect us from this disease, and especially for those who are the frontliners, our doctors, our paramedic staff, our security persons who are working for us. And so we pray to Almighty Allah that these things will be, we will get rid of this thing and all the things will be resumed. And so people, you don't have to worry, just have to stay at your home and don't panic. We are working for you. APU family, HR family is working for you. You just have to send your education documents. You can WhatsApp us on documents on the numbers shown on the screen. You can send your education documents on the email that I have told to you. And we are saying goodbye to you, Mr. Adrian and Mr. Adrian. Any goodbye words to our viewers?
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching. So any one of you who are watching, thank you for watching. And please practice social distancing at this moment. So I know it's not easy for everyone, especially everyone have to stay at home most of the time. But this is very important. Yeah, I mean, it's very important actually to break the chain. So to us, by doing our part, so hope that this pandemic, as Mr. Umay said, so going to be flattened as soon as possible. But we are also working for you, yeah, at home, yeah, so that you can submit your documents to HR consultant as soon as possible, because we are actually receiving documents already from Pakistan. Some students is already applying. So please don't wait. Yeah. So because it's so easy that you can actually scan or take a snapshot of your result of your passport and send directly to HR consultant, and they can do the rest for you. So usually in this period, so even a day or two, you already received your offer letters. So then we can proceed with your visa so that you can join as soon as possible, probably in July or in September. Yeah?
Ms. Agrim, any words from your side?
Yes, just to add on a couple of words. Thank you so much again for having this session with us and arranging it. And I would say we are lucky not having this pandemic, but having it during the era of internet. So we can just sit at home, be safe, and get to know the information about the universities all around the world and learn it. And for the students, I would suggest and recommend to think wiser and smarter, be smarter while you are choosing your future career. And as scientists say that 50% of our current professions will disappear in the next decade because it will be replaced, automated. And I think this situation is a clear example for us to see that the technology is, it is already in demand, but you should look into the programs which is closely related to it. So it will be on trend as well in the future. So good luck on your final exams. Hope we will get out of this situation very soon. And thank you so much.
Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Adrian.
And thanks from APU and HR, and very thanks to APU that you have given us time. that we together have done that thing. So dear viewers, just send your documents and be comfortable at your home.